Hey guys, this is Camfrey15 back at it with another video for you guys. And I'm back with another Dragon Quest Adventure of Die review for you guys, joined by my co-host Redwall.
So
And
guys,
man, well, was that a fight?
yeah. Jeez, Hadlar looks so. My.
Yeah, yeah. Let's just say what we saw here was some amazing stuff. Like best Dragon Quest Adventure of Die animation here on literally flames, just flames. The fight was great. And yeah, so let's get to it. So this is Dragon Quest Adventure of Die episode 43. Now, last time obviously we had Pop stupidly, and I mean stupidly, go into our fall for the enemy's bait. I believe you weren't even here last week, right?
I was not here last week.
Oh yeah, that's right, because it was your birthday last week. What were your thoughts on Pop doing that stupid act, just following them?
Actually, I can't really comment on that. You know why? Because I tend to do that to myself, act all impulsively and do something stupid. So,
Yeah.
honestly, I can't really get mad at Pop because I do that myself constantly.
Okay, it's good, but he ran himself into a trap where he almost got himself killed. But Dai shows up, but then crack, boom! The deity Hadlar has arrived, and he is ready to take on Dai. And in this episode, one, when Dai is like, he eventually looks at Hadlar even more after he does his big power-up boost, and he's like, remembering all the different features Hadlar has to the one superior being, Zamza, and he's like, are you a superior being? And obviously Hadlar is like, of course, I am a superior being and stuff like that. I did this to get stronger to defeat you. And we get one punch, and Dai's hand is numb.
Yes.
Mind you, that was the hand with the Dragon Quest symbol.
Mm-hmm. He put all the pressure into his right arm, and it still got. I thought he was gonna straight up break it.
Yeah. I was like, he's in trouble. And you just have it to where it's like, it's kind of an even, well, they make it seem like it's even imagined, but let's be honest, Dai got his ass kicked this week.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, it was completely one-sided. Other than that attack he did at the end, this fight was completely one-sided.
Mm-hmm.
So Pop's seeing this, and he's trying to, I guess, find some way to do something about this. But Kilvern's like, whoa, stop right there. You see, let this be a one-on-one fight, mano-y-mano. And listen, right now we're only in a ceasefire with our little scuffle. So don't think you're out of the running yet. We're still gonna kill you. So he's like, listen, I'm only doing this out of respect for Hadlar's wishes of having a one-on-one battle. And he even tells Pop, he's like, listen, Hadlar gave up almost everything to be able to get to where he's at now. Like the fact that he's the ability to change back to a Darkling from a superior being. We already know all this stuff and everything. And even Hadlar's telling Dai, like, I gave up everything. I gave up my personality, my ego, just to defeat you because you kept besting me. And he's like, to think I was so foolish for just speaking about my reputation so over and over and over again. And I'm like, well, at least you have finally a villain who's just like, enough with the BS. Forget my reputation, forget my ego. I'm gonna kill you. And if I have to get stronger by doing this, I'll do it.
Oh my gosh.
Again, I know I like to draw Dragon Ball Z comparisons, but it's like that one time in the Buu saga when Vegeta just literally did the most stupid thing by just saying he wanted to fight Goku, and he just he just sacrificed everything about him at that point in time to become obviously Majin Vegeta, and stuff like that. So it's like it's something similar. Like we know, like it's just Hadlar. This is what Dai did to him. He made him be like, dude, I need to do something, otherwise I'm going to die. And again, how many times? Go ahead.
Kind of a weird comparison, but also I get what you're saying. Because I see Zaburera as the Babidi, so yeah.
You know what? That's funny because in this episode they cut over. He's like, my goodness, he's been able to handle Hadlar's and this is like later on in the episode when they're in the glacier. He's like, he's able to handle, a Dragon Knight's power, which essentially is equal to a deity what the gods created. So does that mean I'm a god? Oh, I'm like, oh, guy, can somebody just kill that guy?
Maybe it'll end up like Majin Buu with Hadlar killing Zaburera.
I would love it if Hadlar just loses control and he just cuts him off. He cuts his head off. My God, I need somebody to slice his head off because Zaburera is starting to get a little annoying. Like,
first he sacrificed his own son, and
now he's calling himself a god. This man really might. Oh my goodness. Honestly, he might be my hated character right now.
Definitely up there.
Never trust an old wizard type of character. Never gonna do that again, especially if they're working for the dark side.
Yes.
And the crazy thing is, he's just as wrinkly as Babidi too.
Oh yes. Also kind of looks like a ball sack, kind of.
Oh my goodness! You just had to throw that out.
Sorry. Did we just get demonetized?
I don't get paid for these videos, but I would definitely have gotten demonetized.
I'm sorry to all the children watching right now.
Anyways, so what happens is, Dai's starting to get some feeling back in his hand, and Hadlar's going at him. So he has these sharp claws, things like his regular base self. He goes at Dai, and he's trying to impale Dai and everything. But Dai manages to cut his little fisticuff hands and his little Wolverine claws. He makes him bleed a bit, and he's just looking at this. But what is the one thing we all know that superior beings have?
You're frozen.
I am? That's interesting. Okay, there we go. What is the one thing that superior beings, or the one trait they have that is very annoying?
Regenerating.
Yep, he grows back his hands like it's brand new. And it's like, well, Hadlar is even more dangerous because now he can re-heal. And stuff like that. So the thing is, Dai is like, okay, I need to finish this off like right now. Otherwise, I'm screwed. So he gets in his position, raises a draconic aura, and he's about to use Avant Strash. And Hadlar is like, bring it on. Give me your Avant Strash. And I'm like, oh, he's talking major crap right now.
Let's see if the power of your sword can match the power of my right arm.
Yeah. And Dai does an Avant Strash, and Hadlar deflects it with utter ease.
And guess why, people? And guess why?
Go right ahead.
There's a certain type of metal that's pretty much equal to Dai's sword. And that is of the Sword of Champions.
Yeah. Essentially, you put it on his right arm like it's like a gauntlet type of thing where it just draws, which is pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Again, also, I just got to say this. The more I see Hadlar's form, and then let me just say, we haven't talked much about the music in this fight, but the music this episode, it gave me like final boss type of music type of thing going on here. I'm like, this music, it's God tier.
Yeah, like honestly, the OST of Dragon Quest Adventure or Die up to this point, I'd say it's like pretty catchy up to this point. Yeah, like there's actually 2 songs that I like from that, like the Little Hero, which is like, you know, and Dragon Knight.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I recommend you give it a listen. They're both really good.
Okay. But I'm just listening to music and I'm like, this give me some boss battle from Final Fantasy VII type of thing here. I'm like, what the hell is going on here? Now Dai or Hadlar, he then uses this attack, which is his Dark Aura Fire, and the little one-eyed Cyclops dude is like, you know, Dark Aura Fire burns life energy away, and I'm like, okay.
Which explains why he can't use Dragonic Aura.
Yeah, and why he's significantly weaker. And Hadlar's charging up. It looks like he's going to try to cut Dai in half because he's using the Sword of Champions combined with his Dark Aura Fire. But then Pop gets in the way at the last second, saves Dai from, well, dying, and he uses Zoom to get away. And when I tell you, I'm like, oh, okay, so this is how we're gonna get out of here. It's just gonna end in a draw.
I'm not gonna lie. The moment Pop like moved and went towards Dai, I thought he was gonna take the slash.
That's what I thought too. I was like, I swear, if Pop had taken that shot,
died again.
Anyways, that's what I thought. Typically, in some shonens, they would do that direction where a character comes up, and I guess you could somewhat say takes the blow for the main character. But it didn't happen here. I was pleasantly surprised. So Pop, grabbing with Dai in his arm, uses Zoom to get out of there, and they're gonna go back to Papnika to be able to retreat and stuff like that. And I'm like, okay, so this probably explains how it's just gonna end up in a loss for Dai. Eventually, we're gonna have to get a training arc where Dai gets stronger, and then eventually take out Hadlar. But Hadlar knows the errors of his mistakes. And he's like, excuse my language here, but bitch, you think you're gonna be leaving? No. He literally freaking, I kid you not, he opens up the back, like the back part of his back comes up, or no, the side parts. Literally comes in like it's a freaking jet engine. And he just zooms off. I'm like, what the hell is this?
That, my friend, is superior beings.
Yeah. He ends up catching up, and Pop's like, don't worry, Dai. We'll get back to Papnika. We'll be cool. We'll be safe. We'll be free. And then we can find a way to stop Hadlar. But Hadlar's like, you thought you were going to run away and escape? Nope, I'm too fast for you. I was waiting if he was just going to hit them out of the sky, but he kind of does that later on when cutting in front of them. Also, Mr. Vern and Kilvern, they also are flying with them because, hey, I thought they would just stay there, but actually, now thinking by the time you get to the end of the episode, it was smart. They want to make no traces left. They want to get rid of Pop and Dai right here, right now, over with, so they don't have to deal with them later. Again, smart stuff by the villains. They know from the past villains' mistakes in the past few arcs, saying, "See, our comrades let these guys escape, and when they come back to fight us again, they get stronger, and we end up losing. This time, we're going to make sure you're not coming back at all." So I do like that. It makes the villains, Hadlar, Mr. Vern, and Kilvern, definitely smarter antagonists of saying, we're not letting you guys go. Because we let that happen, and we usually get our asses handed to us because of it. So obviously, Dai barely has any energy left. Like, he can't even access his draconic aura no more. Like, literally, he's just on reserves at this point. So Hadlar is like, well, it was fun knowing you, and you're about to die. So then that's when Dai just charges up, and I didn't catch the monologue he was saying, but it's like he was going within his reserves of magic. We get an explosion. We don't know what happens in this explosion. We see Dai fall into the glacier waters. Hopefully he doesn't become like Captain America and get stuck in ice. I know. I like to reference a lot of things. I'm sorry. I can't help myself.
Yes, you do. Quite a lot, actually.
Now we do see Dai's little pendant type of thing in the water. We don't see where Dai's body went in the water, but he is just somewhere in the water. And then we see the aftermath of the explosion, and everybody's looking like, Hadlar really did it. He defeated a Dragon Knight. Oh my goodness, we're unstoppable. But what happened to Hadlar?
As expected of the hero. It'd be an insult if he did showed any less, and then he showed that it was a draw. Hadlar collapsed and fell into the water. So.
Yeah. I'm guessing Dai did some very big, powerful explosion with his magic reserves to be able to actually damage Hadlar. Maybe they'll explain how he truly damaged Hadlar that much, because he was damaged. Like, that was the most damage Dai inflicted on him this entire fight. And it ends up in a draw and he passes out. He falls into the water, and Kilvern's like, Mist, go get Hadlar right now while I take care of the lost straggler. And next week, it seems like Pop's gonna be running for his life, also trying to save Dai, as well as running away from his life without a big Scytheman trying to stab him. But at the same time, next week, we see a silhouette of a character. I don't know who that is, but we see some sort of silhouette of a character.
I'm willing to bet that's the Dark King. Dark King Burn.
I would not be shocked if that's the case. If that's the case, we're really fucked.
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit. But this was a great episode of the Dragon Quest Adventure of Dai. I enjoyed this. It seems like next week, my blood pressure is going to be going up high because we're wondering, is Pop going to stay alive? Is Pop going to stay alive? Because he's had many close calls. Now, it's like, if they get back, I guarantee you Mama's going to be slapping him and telling him, why the hell did you do that? Why the hell did you do that, Pop? And even I would be like, you could have avoided all this. But no. Well, I'm guessing Hadlar would have probably just showed up at Patnika and started attacking. So, I guess either way, they would have been put in a situation. It's just there would have been no Kilburn and Mr. Burn. So, yeah. But good episode of Dragon Quest Adventure of Dai. Enjoyed it. I know you did.
Oh, yes.
And yeah, next week we'll be back for more Dragon Quest Adventure of Dai. So other than that, we're gonna catch you guys on the next Dragon Quest Adventure of Dai video or whatever videos on the channel. Quick update. If you do not see a My Hero Academia Season 5 video tomorrow, that's because thanks to the Olympics in Japan, I know, there will be no episode of Season 5 of My Hero. My Hero is on break. Which, I don't know how you feel about My Hero, but some people may be happy, some people might not. I don't care. I'm actually pretty sad. But there will be a My Hero Academia manga chapter review. Again, the manga continues to make me cry. Anyways, other than that, I'm gonna get over, guys. Hopefully you guys have a great rest of your day or night. I'm trying out this video. Hit that subscribe button to not only my channel, but the Red Wolf's channel. And then when you do hit the subscribe button, make sure you hit the notification bell icon to make sure you're up to date with whatever we upload to the channel, so it goes straight to your inbox so you don't miss out on any uploads. Other than that, guys, we'll catch you guys in the next video. Till then, guys, peace.